Hello, gentle viewers. Welcome to back my US Chat Shows channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. During a live broadcast, Al Roker called out Craig Melvin. He showed off his boo corner. Recently, the two have been riffing a lot on the morning show. Craig Melvin was interrupted by Al Roker. Al Roker and Craig Melvin co-hosted the third hour of the Today Show with Dylan Dreyer and Sheinelle Jones on Friday's broadcast. Janelle Cohen, an organizing expert and author, demonstrated how to fold their clothes properly. I'll mention Craig's boo corner at one point. Janelle assisted them in better folding their clothes to save space in their drawers and luggage. First, she demonstrated how to fold Al's shirts in the smallest possible way. She then demonstrated how to fold her jeans so that they lay flat. She pointed to her crotch, which made the co-hosts laugh. "You'll fold it in," Janelle told Sheinelle. "And do you happen to notice this little thing right here?" "That's what I call the booty corner, the booty triangle," Janelle explained. "The booty corner," Craig Melvin interjected. "Well, for Craig, it's the boo corner," Al Roker said, calling him out. Craig responded by laughing. He ignored Al, who interrupted him and reminded him of the time he kept saying boo over and over. Craig ignored him and instructed Sheinelle to tuck her booty in more into her jeans. Craig Melvin is a big fan of the word boo. Craig Melvin couldn't stop saying boo earlier this week. Even though he dislikes many words and phrases, he enjoys saying them. During a Valentine's Day cooking segment, he used it several times. Al couldn't help but mock his co-anchor. Chef Kevin Curry appeared on the Today Show. For the most romantic day of the year, he served his version of surf and turf. Fortunately, it's inexpensive and simple to make. Craig kept saying boo throughout the show. Craig suggested that you prepare a home-cooked meal for your loved one. He did, however, keep referring to them as their boo. Their co-hosts laughed at the word. Craig was asked not to say the word again by Sheinelle. "This is what happens when you try to be hip," Al joked to the audience at home. During the cooking segment, Craig Melvin couldn't stop smiling. Al chastised him on Instagram for attempting to be hip. Fans couldn't stop laughing after seeing the video. The majority of them admitted to giggling whenever Craig said boo. Some have noted that he occasionally displays his goofy side on the show. What do you think about Al Roker revealing Craig Melvin's boo corner? Do you like it when Craig says boo? Al Roker and Craig Melvin continue to have heated discussions about the Super Bowl. The weatherman hinted in the most recent one that his co-host is cheap. Continue reading to find out more. Craig Melvin admits his mistake. Craig Melvin was called out on the air by Al Roker on Friday's episode of the Today Show. His co-host admitted his mistake. Craig co-hosted the morning show's third hour with Al, Sheinelle Jones, and Dylan Dreyer. They spoke with businessman and data journalist Brian Chung. They discussed how much money Americans will spend on Super Bowl Sunday. Some will go out to bars or tailgate, while others will host a party at home. Craig informed Brian of the price of the big game tickets. He also mentioned how much money people will spend this year on food. Craig panicked when Brian revealed that the average price for a hot dog and beer was $18. "What a disgrace. That's shameful," Craig exclaimed after paying $18 for a hot dog and a beer. They should include a hot dog. "I see Dell now at the stadium," Al Roker joked about his co-host. "Can we have a hot dog, Daddy?" "No. I brought in this bag of popcorn. You can eat that and be content." Dylan and Sheinelle both burst out laughing. Craig pointed at Al and admitted his own fault. "You're familiar with me," he said, smiling. "Eat before you go," Al Roker joked to the audience at home. They continued with more Super Bowl Sunday ideas and statistics. Al Roker makes fun of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Al Roker had another heated debate about the Super Bowl. Craig had made a mean joke about the NFL playoff game. He made fun of the Jacksonville Jaguars for losing to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Craig posted an Instagram cartoon of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes eating waffles with his coach, Andy Reid. "Reserve championship-bound teams only," says the sign above them. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars, stood behind them, looking sad as he stacked the chairs. He had disguised himself as one of the servers. Mean but funny, Craig captioned the post. Al Roker responded to the joke in the comments section. Ouch, he simply wrote. Craig's cruel joke was also disliked by fans. Most of them chastised him for being spiteful and out of character, despite the fact that he enjoys riffing with his co-anchors on the Today Show. What are your thoughts on the heated Super Bowl debates between Al Roker and Craig Melvin? Al Roker and Craig Melvin burst out laughing. During a beauty segment, the guys couldn't stop laughing. On the morning show, co-host Shinelle Jones called Al out. Al Roker and Craig Melvin burst out laughing. During an anti-aging segment on Wednesday's Today Show, Al Roker and Craig Melvin couldn't keep a straight face. They felt left out, so they sat in their seats and watched Shinelle Jones host the segment. She discussed popular anti-aging treatments, such as slugging and cryo-freezing, with guest Dr. Marnie Nussbaum. She mentioned microneedling, which is used to remove the top layers of skin. It results in a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. Al Roker and Craig Melvin thought being poked in the face by millions of tiny needles was insane. They couldn't stop laughing at the thought of it, though. Suddenly, the laughter spread like wildfire. It looks like it hurts, exclaimed Craig. The doctor explained that there will be some discomfort depending on the level of the procedure. It does, however, go away after 1 to 2 days of downtime. During the segment, Al Roker let out a fake yelp, which startled some viewers. Who's laughing? Shinelle asked, looking over at the giggling men. 1 to 2 days? Craig wondered. That's a full-fledged procedure. Both men couldn't stop laughing. Meanwhile, Shinelle continued with the segment as usual. Laughter is the most effective medicine. Al Roker is taking laughter as medicine. It's what gets him through the difficult times. He was released from the hospital after a lengthy stay over the holidays. After suffering from multiple blood clots in his legs and lungs, Al was forced to leave the morning show for several months. During the first week of January, he returned to the set of the talk show. Since his return, Al Roker has been joking around with his co-hosts. He appeared in the upcoming issue of People with his wife, Deborah Roberts, just in time for Valentine's Day. They even posed on the cover together. They discussed their love story in the new issue. To Love and Cherish is the title of the feature. There are also photos of their wedding day and other special occasions. Al Roker recalled getting married in New York and then traveling to New York to host the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. How do you feel about Al Roker and Craig Melvin giggling during a beauty segment? Do you believe it was inappropriate and unnecessary? What do you think about microneedling?